What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. Before we get into the dream car video today, I'm going to be talking about the golden keys that BOTB are promoting for Christmas this year. It's been going on for a couple of days now, but I think they've given away 7 prizes so far. So I just wanted to remind everyone to keep an eye on the emails they're sending out after you've actually gone through the checkout and paid for your tickets. There's been some decent prizes so far. So 2.5 grand cash has been won, a holiday to buy, watch, 2.5 grand again, and holidays. So keep an eye out. I'm not sure how many. Oh, it's to November 6th. So I think we got 3 more days of having a look to see if you can actually win on the side of doing the dream car. So that's just to remind everyone. But we'll get straight into the dream car video now. And yet again, BOTB has given us the dream car and £50,000. So I think it's the 4th week in a row now that they've actually done this. There's a nice range of cars there with the 50 grand as well, which would be lovely just before Christmas. And with what's happened this year, I know a lot of people are struggling with money because of what happened with COVID. So it'd be life changing for some people, I suppose. I'll pick a random car now to get straight into the video. And I seen on Facebook groups and stuff about the photo this week. I don't feel it's a bad photo to work off. I think the main issue we're going to have this week is the height of the ball. It looks like the scenario in the game is just 2 players holding each other off. It looks like the guy in blue is holding the guy in red off after the ball's coming down from a high angle. It's probably straight up in the air, coming straight down. He's holding him off, ready to touch the ball down or maybe header it away. He could be heading it to the side. But we'll get straight into it now, and we'll have a look at the lines. So for me, this guy's looking directly up. There's no other way you can look past that. So looking at the eye angle, I feel straight up with the post is not a bad position to put that in. I'll use his left eye as well, as you can't really see his eye, so you're gonna have to guess off that. But with the way his forehead is, it's covering his view. So if he's looking at the ball with his left eye, I think that's the furthest that he'd be able to look straight up with that. So we'll set our middle line now straight away on this guy, which I normally do with every car I do. So I'll set the middle point, which will be around that range there. We'll set our orange lines back again now on the guy in behind. This guy will determine how far across the ball actually is. So I think if we were to look at this guy, we'd play a high angle, possibly around that range. That don't seem like a bad range there. And obviously his left eye would be looking around the same region. So I'd probably set it around that area there, as he'd have a perfect eye line ready for the ball. He'd be looking directly at it. So I think that's not a bad spot there for him. And then we'll set our middle line, which will normally go off the forehead, around that range there. So if I was going to set my average coordinate this week, my average coordinate would be 1481.794. That's the average that I'd play this week. Then what I usually do after that, if you subscribe to me, you'll know when you watch my videos that I normally set a cluster that's quite tight together on the average. So I'll keep that in the middle, and I'll set my coordinates around this. Normally, the reason I set my cluster in a tight group is because if that average is bang on where it should be, then there's a good chance you can get very close with your coordinates. Or if you don't get the winner, then there's a good chance you're earning all your cash back in zone 1. And obviously, that if you do actually get the winning coordinate and someone else gets it with you, then your second closest coordinate is going to be closer than what there is going to be. But that's the cluster I'd set for this week. I don't think that's a bad spot on where the ball would be. Let me know in the comments where you're playing your ball. We are waiting for the midweek car results, which will be announced today. So good luck to everyone who's actually played that. I know a lot more people don't play the midweek than the dream car, even though there is cheaper tickets on the midweek. But good luck to everyone who's playing. If you want to keep updated with what I'm doing, just hit that subscribe button and keep the notifications on so you're notified whenever I'm actually making videos on BOTB. And it's all appreciated, guys. I thank everyone for the support they've had lately. It's still going crazy for me. But thank you for watching, and I'll